Hey, darlings. Welcome to Him. So glad to have you with us for another week. I got Malik, Trey, and Stevie with me. You know, as always, we got to start out with how was your week and what's been going on. So let's bring it off with Stevie. What's been going on with you this week, babe?
Hey, girl.
Oh boy. What's been going on with me? I basically told y'all last time that I was quitting the fucking job that I was working at, and and this is an update. I went to the fucking job, bitch. They didn't have a bitch's coins, so I was a little disappointed and a little set back by that because the bitch needed her coins. But it is what it is. It's a lesson for me. I've learned that, shit isn't going to happen when you want it to happen. You just got to just go with it. And I'm all right with it. Like, it is what it is. A little bump in the fucking road. The bitch is not stopping. Bitch is still applying, getting her fucking resume out there, doing her fucking thing. And it is what it is. But, that did give me a little boom, like a little slap in the face this week. But fuck them. Bitches, send me my money.
What's been going on with you, Malik?
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, first of all, this intro is really getting a little boring. Like, where's the liveliness? Like, you hoes is boring me.
Okay.
I thought mine was a little funky, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, girl.
Mind you, we agreed that I was going to open, and then this nigga said the whole time my intro was trash, but I was like, you do it, and he was like, no, I want you to do it. So here I am, and now he still want to complain.
Look, I'm a perfectionist, and it is what it is. You can hate me. You gonna love me when you listen to it anyway. I make these hoes speak.
Girl,
what you are is late. So what's going on with you, Malik?
hey, girls, back to me. But anywho, no, I've been, chilling and whatnot. I went out last night, so I'm very much of Wendy Williams that meme of Wendy Williams when she's at work with the fur on. Like, girl, it's very much of clock in, clock out tea today. But no, all is well. Last week I spoke about moving into my new place, and it's just been really cool to kind of like play around in the city and get to know my new neighborhood. And just school is in the background, and the show, the podcast, and I've been really busy lately, but I've also been trying to take time for self-care and just making sure that I rest, making sure that I'm drinking my water, making sure that I'm moisturizing and whatnot. And I've been dating as well, so everything that I asked for has been happening. So I look forward to see what life has to offer in these next coming weeks.
See, bitch, we were just wanting to get to the juicy shit about dating and shit. We ain't care about nothing else. But I'm happy that you're happy. Yeah, I guess.
I need to check in because I think I might have a boyfriend, but I'm not sure.
That part.
That is a fucking key. Are you serious?
I mean,
You don't know what you got, girl.
How is that? I'm not even. That's a discussion for another episode and another day.
I mean, no shade. When you're doing your job and you're doing it right, it ain't no need to ask questions, and that's why I said that's what I meant by that.
Okay, bitch. I can't.
Bye,
but
girl.
it's my turn. It is my turn to discuss
girl.
what the hell I was doing.
Bitch, what you been up to, girl?
I've been stressed out.
Okay. Here we go. Now this is the shit you said you wanted to give juicy. Now you gonna tell us how you stressed
Bitch,
out,
I'm
mamas.
gonna tell you my story. Can I get to my point, please?
Go ahead, boo.
God. I've been stressed out with a whole bunch of schoolwork and a whole bunch of internship work. And then I got a whole bunch of shit to do for this damn show. So, I be stressed out sometimes. You know what really made it feel a whole lot better? Erin sent me the sweetest text today. And I was like, oh my God, we are really forming a friendship. And then I found out he sent it to all these other bitches too, and I thought that I was like the only one.
All these
but
other
anyway,
special bitches.
and
bitch,
I'm
I'm
special.
special.
But I did
Bitch, I'm
take.
special,
But one
girl.
thing is,
Fuck
one
you.
thing. Let me say, he did send what he sent was very nice and loving.
It was very sweet.
And bitch, it's my turn.
No, I want to speak on mine, girl.
It was very heartwarming, and I really appreciate it because it's not many times that the people that you deal with every day tell you and take time to appreciate you. And so I do appreciate him so much. Him and his little puff ball of hair and painted nails. I just love him. Just a little bit, y'all. Don't take too much because I may have somebody come for me and I don't need nobody to come for me today.
Thou giveth life and thou taketh away.
No, it ain't. I don't want the perception to be that I'm sending the same really loving text message to everybody. So I mentioned this on, well, actually me and Malik talked about it before, but I do a thing called Compliment Day, and I made it up. It's not, I don't know what the official day is for compliments, but I do it every few months. And I send out text messages to the people that are in my life and let them know how much I appreciate them and the things about them that I really love and aspire, to have in my own life. And my only rule for it is that you really have to mean the compliment. It can't just be like a random thing you say. Because I love my friends. I love people that are around me. I mean, they know that I'm affirmation factory. And so I like to do that just so I can remind them what they mean to me, because y'all really do mean a lot to me. And so that's the motivation behind that. So, people that are close to me, y'all getting a text today. So just watch out for that shit.
Okay, off of that sappy shit, because it turned to something not about me. It was like going to a place where it was not about me, so I really kind of wanted to move it back. So
Bitch.
I was also, it's just been a lot on my mind, especially with people on Twitter, Instagram. And you know what? I gotta say something deep down in my soul. So I enjoy every print that comes across my timeline, both on Instagram and Twitter. I enjoy them. I enjoy them so much. And I enjoy however tight your underwear are. Every detail that I can see is like a little peak show. But let me say this. If I see a whole entire print that I can tell like what the size of the head is and everything, like if I can see the veins, you might as well just send it to everybody in the DM. Because let me tell you, I'm already fantasizing. I just want you to just show me so I know it's real. Other than that, like, keep what you're doing because I appreciate you.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this real quick. It's not directly related, but I actually got mad and I talked on Twitter about this. I am known for being suggestive and pervy on the timeline. That's my natural personality. I'm very sexually open and suggestive, and that's all great. However, if I did not ask for your nudes, do not send them to me, especially with no previous conversation. Don't just drop a nude in my inbox with like a smug emoji and expect me to respond with like happiness. Trust me, with as sexually open as I am on the TL, if I wanted your nudes, I'd probably be in your DM already. Not necessarily directly requesting them, but I'd be flirting with you to that end. If I'm not, you can safely assume that I don't want to see them. Or maybe we just haven't had a conversation. I haven't noticed you yet. I don't know. But like the way to get me to notice you is not to immediately drop a nude in my inbox. Now, people on the timeline was mad, or like not mad, but they was like, yo, I like unsolicited nudes. And I'm like, I don't. Don't send them shits to me, dog. Because now I got to be nice. Because your naked ass is in my inbox now, and I can't be disrespectful. You just shared your body with me, which would be nice under a different circumstance. Like that's lightweight disrespectful. Don't do that. If I didn't ask for the shit, don't send it to me.
Well, I'm disrespectful because if I didn't ask for them or didn't want them, one thing I will do is I will take them and say thank you and put you in my vault. Just in case for a rainy day.
With the ball, bitch. Girl,
I mean, look, I'm just going to let you know. It's a little rude, but I do like looking at naked bodies sometimes. So if I'm in the mood, I may accept them and say thank you. But anyway.
I don't. Yeah, nudes have never been my thing. I always think we talked about the whole considering nudes as unsolicited nudes as sexual harassment. Like,
I mean, it could be if you chose to see it that way, if you decided to take that route instead of just looking at it disrespectful, because it honestly is.
Yeah.
And people. Well, I can get real deep into that thought, but
yeah, we not. This is not even the main topic. But what I was gonna say is, I think it's also very funny because people take my openness on Twitter as like this whole like, girl, she's fucking everybody
as an invitation.
Yeah, like I want dick and pussy in my DMs. It's just like being in conversation and like actually executing what we're speaking about is two totally different things. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Let me tell you something, bitch. First of all, that I have to chime in on that because that's all the girls think that is on my fucking mind. And then when I'm on Twitter and giving, motivation or, certain things that people wouldn't think that I talk about, bitch, they get like, I don't get no love for it. But as soon as I fucking do a fucking retweet or a like on a fucking porn or something, y'all bitches jump right to it. Girl, I want to just say that Steven is more than what the fuck you see on social media. Do not take what I am posting or liking because, bitch, all of us like sex. All of us like porn. It is what it is. But, bitch, there is more to me than that. Do not make that your focal point of me. And do not, first of all, I don't like nudes either. Nudes are not the thing. Bitch, I got plenty of I've taken them myself. And in my younger years, bitch, I've sent a few out, you know. Girls won't know it's me, bitch, but they just see that thing back there. So, you know. But I just wish people would not paint that picture of me. Like, bitch, I am way more than that. Like, knock that shit off. That shit is a dub.
Oh.
Yeah, that part, bitch.
Wow. That.
Gotta put it out there because some of the girls get the game a little twisted.
I mean,
so I'm untwisting the game, bitch.
You hoes.
Full throttle.
You hoes really got some issue with somebody seeing your
No.
I haven't I answered this question on Twitter the other day about someone said, how many times do you take nudes a day? And I was like, twice. Bitch, you gotta do twice. And then you save them and
Bitch
then you
said, always.
nope, I don't like these.
But y'all won't see them.
But no, I don't send them to nobody unless you real important. Like, let me be clear here. You ain't getting none, especially because my face ain't in them. Like, nope. I don't be sending them out just in case because nobody is trustworthy.
No. Definitely not, bitch. That's one of my biggest things.
Y'all
I've never wanted to send
people,
no.
And I don't have time. I need to keep my shit.
If
locked.
they do it to celebrity, bitch, they'll do it to you.
So, I mean, that's it. Yes, Erin, you were like waving to me. What the fuck you got to stay ho?
We have a question. And I wanted to have that answer because it kind of ties into what we are talking about for this particular episode. The question is from my baby. I fuck up the fun is his @name on Instagram. And he sent me a question. I'm going to read it out to you. He asks, why is it that people have an issue with friends that have sex with each other? He said he's seen it, you know, on Twitter before, and people have had inflammatory opinions on it. And he just wants to know what the deal is, why it's such a big deal, and why people view it negatively. So, start with you, Stevie.
Let me tell you something. I am not the girl who wants to have mixed feelings with friends, because sometimes when you have a friend, everyone has a friend in their circle. I don't mean to like shine light on it, but everyone has a friend in their circle who has their eyes on them, and you don't see it until it's like right in front. And then if you guys cross that path of having sex, that can twist and make things very uncomfortable. Because in my mind, I'm looking at the friend like, well, bitch, you've been eyeing me this whole time, and now you're my friend, but you're using this to be like, oh, well, this is going to be my opportunity to get him. No, that is the problem I have. Like, do not fucking try to be fucking plotting and making shit up and doing things in your brain to really like be my friend, but also have a hidden fucking agenda, bitch. I don't have time for that. And I've been down this road with people before. And I'm just like, listen, girl, if you're going to be my friend, but do not try to be like my friend to fuck me or do some shit like that or drop a nude by accident. Like, bitch, ain't no accident, bitch. You was waiting for your moment to do that. Don't do that to me because I am not that girl. Okay.
Bitch.
So, okay.
Sorry. I had a moment again.
My thing about it is I don't really have an issue with friends sleeping with each other as long as you know what the deal is. It's a said agreement. It's a said thing between you two that is what you're going to be. Right. You don't want to have anyone wanting more but settling just to sleep with you, because it never turns out well for anyone on both parties. I don't really care if you want to get off by your friend, get off. I choose not to because, well, actually, I'm not going to say I don't choose not to. I mean, the people who I've dated, we were first friends, but then we've moved on to dating. And that was just because that's a solid foundation for me. I'd rather you be my friend first, and then we move on to, let's date and then start sleeping with each other. I'm not friends. We not friends with benefits though. That's not what we ain't gonna be doing that. Sorry.
Yeah, but I have a question though. Like, friends with benefits and fucking your friend or best friend are two different things. Okay.
Okay. Please explain then to me, because what's the difference between friends with benefits and fucking your friend? I understand. Well, let me say this. I get where the friends with benefits doesn't have to be your friend, right? So that is one difference. But essentially, you are friendly towards the person that you're your benefit, right? So What is the?
I don't know. Like I've had sex with like friends before, obviously. It's not something that like it's not my go-to. It's not my mode of operation. But at the end of the day, like the way I look at sex, it's totally different. And I mean, if it's something that we are adult enough to decide that we want to go down the road, then I'm gonna go down that road. But I'm not one of the girls that also be like fucking all my sisters. Like, bitch.
Right, bitch. And they be doing that too. How y'all fucking y'all? If I call you my sis, hey sis, bitch, you not smashing me out the next day, girl, and then be like, hey sis, because I'm be like, girl, you should have left me the fuck. Oh my god, that is weird as fuck that the girls do shit like that.
I think that we should probably avoid extremes. I think in being asked a question like this, you automatically tend to think towards the extreme. Either you're fucking all your friends, or it never works out. Like you guys are going to develop feelings for each other, and it's like that may have been how it is for what you've observed in the past, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it's going to be like for another person. To speak in an absolute and say that it never works out, that's not realistic because it's literally working out for some people around this globe, some people in this earth doing too many different things for it not to work for somebody. I personally feel. I actually have never been in this type of situation before. All the people that I have made friends with have stayed in the friend area.
God bless you.
There have been times where I've wanted to cross the line, and I've told myself, okay, I could do it. And I believe that I could. I think that I could have sex with somebody on even a semi-regular basis and still maintain a real, true friendship. Aside from the sex, platonic friendship with them. It doesn't even have to be like an intimate, like we cuddle no, we just have sex sometimes, and then if we're not having sex, then we're just chilling. I've wanted to pursue that with a few people that I've been friends with, but either they I don't know why I never actually like tried for it. I think that if it was something that they actually wanted to do, I feel like they probably would have expressed it. Maybe it was a little scary on my part, but I think that's possible. I don't know why people have such an issue with it. I think that maybe in being asked that question, they start thinking about their own friends. Right. And they're like, no, automatically, no, there's no way. And it's like, it's easy to take it to that personal level because why wouldn't you? It's your opinion. But I don't know. I think it's possible.
This is so random, but sometimes I'll be like at home, just high out of my mind. And I'll be like, bitch, what if I'm supposed to be in love with my best friend? Like, I have those moments because obviously, like, even I take y'all are handsome. We're obviously together for, whatever reasons we're collaborating. And I think y'all are beautiful people. And it's just like, y'all are people that someone could fall in love with, And I'm just thinking like, what if I think about my best friend, I'm like, I've known him for almost 15 years and I know him well. And it's just like, well, girl, what if I'm supposed to be in love with my best friend?
Whole time he a soulmate.
And the whole time I've been around him and he's been in reach and in access. So it's just, it's crazy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel you coming with that. Yeah.
See, I've always looked at it a lot differently. I think that we have two different soulmates. I think your friend can be your soulmate for a total different reason than what your partner is your soulmate for. For me, I don't care. Like, for me, I feel like there's a good and a bad with sleeping with your friends. I mean, sometimes you maybe want to push that line because the friendship is good, but you have something more that you feel like you can offer each other. Yeah. And I feel like you can also sleep with a friend, pack your shit up, and go, and then y'all see each other later for a drink. Okay. Talk about something. Like, I just feel like that's like something that you can do, and I feel like people shouldn't shy away from something that's not traditional just because it's not traditional.
Well, what about
this feeds into what you believe a friendship is. If you believe a friendship should only be kept within a certain like bit of boundaries, I think that might be a little bit of you limiting yourself. Now, that is not to say that you should believe that you should be able to have sex with all your friends and still go catch a drink with them later. But I think that it is a look into what you consider friendship to be that kind of illuminates what the answer to this question would be.
Can I also just randomly comment how like my sexual, like just my activities aren't defined anymore? Like what I'm into and what I want to do and what I want to be and who I am sexually is some of it is concrete, but a lot of it is it changes on the person that's involved, or where I am, or how I'm feeling at that moment, you know. And when I was out at the party yesterday, we were playing like the little truth or dare game, and someone asked me if like the guy I came with, if we were fucking, and that's my baby. And I can't say his name because I'm about to talk about him, but that's my baby, and we've messed around before, and it was good when we messed around. I hope it was good for him, but we have maintained an amazing relationship, friendship, and I actually had a conversation with him yesterday because he came to my place, and it's a beautiful relationship. And someone asked us like if we were smashing, it was just like, no, we decided not to take it there anymore. Like, you know, we want to be better friends. So yeah, that's my boo.
Yo,
Look, you trying to find out?
No, not even that. Recently, no, my good Judy Tim was in New York, and we hung out. We took lots of pictures together, you know, whatever. And the girls came at him.
Yeah.
There was this person that had a crush on him that confronted him and was like, "Nah, you ain't single like you thought. Like you went to New York to see your boyfriend, and you know whatever." And Tim was like bewildered. He was like, "Yo, what boyfriend?" Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, like the perception that can come with. And it's like I'm affectionate. I love my friends, and I love on my friends, and it can sometimes be viewed like in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Like there are a lot of people that think, according to the opinions of people around, I'm dating at least 7 different people in New York City right now.
7 butch queens, bitch.
And it's crazy because I'm single. I've been single forever, so it's like it's nuts. But it's crazy how perception can really play a role in how people see you as it relates to friendships and sex and just the gay culture in general. And that feeds into how, you know, we've been viewed, gay folk, as just sexual deviants. All we do is have sex. That infiltrates our thoughts and it feeds into our actions, but that's a deeper subject also.
So I just want to say that Malik, I hope the person you had sex with, who was your friend, don't hit you up later like, bitch, it wasn't as good as what you said it was.
Oh no, trust me, we was out last night, everything good, like everything is everything, bitch.
Okay,
my girl's out here. My sister came to do, she's about to do what she's about to do.
Okay, bitch. We'll be
ghetto.
We'll be right the fuck back. Please don't listen to them hoes. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, this is Malik, and you're listening to Him. Make sure to step into our world by visiting himpodcast.com. You can check our playlist, you can check our latest posts, and you can also learn a little bit about each and every member of Him. Hope you enjoy.
Yo, we back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a question like I always do because I'm the man with all the questions. What has been y'all best sex ever? That sex that put it down so right that you fell in love like Brandy. Like, let me know. Tell me, what was y'all best experience ever? Had you climbing a wall, scratching the back?
Ooh.
Lord Stevie?
Hey.
A little that sounded like a cupcake sample right there. A little
it could
bit.
have been. I love cupcake too.
No, babies. Tell me what you out here moaning, thinking about it. Stevie, open your mouth and say some
Lord.
words.
Listen, I was just gonna say that a lot of my best sex ever moments have not been in New York.
You's an international freak.
Yeah. It's been like me going on trips. When I'm in other states, I feel like the sex is way much better than fucking being in New York. I've had fucking episodes on like Jacked and Grindr, like Let's Not Act Like the Girls Don't Use That. And they've been fucking mind blowing. I had an episode when I was in Vegas, honestly, and this fucking guy was just like carrying on the girl, and I think he was like attracted to me being from New York, and they sometimes get attracted. Like, where you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from New York. He like, oh yeah, and then bitch took me to the moon and the stars, and I never forget it. And that shit blew my mind. I got stories and stories and stories, but that one right there just really like came out like out of my head right there. Like, bitch, blew my mind.
It really came out, didn't it?
It sure did, bitch. And he was hung like a house.
And is there anything that made the experience like a more, better than any like a regular experience or regular encounter?
I think it was because he was a little older. He was probably like 45.
Bitch, he was close to collecting Social Security.
He was a little older. I mean, with girls,
for men,
just for men. I mean, listen, it's okay for the girls to experience the experienced men. You understand what I'm saying? So he was experienced. Bitch, he could have been younger. Let me tell you something. He could have been a little younger. I don't really know. I'm just going by. I think he was a little. Probably had a wife, but
Bitch.
we don't know. We know how that go. Bisexual now, babies. Didn't we talk about that last week?
My sis is one of the most problematic bitches I know.
Girl, always got a fucking
Super
problem.
fucking mad.
Ooh, it's all right though. I'm here, babies. But yeah, no, that was honestly one of the best.
Move on from Stevie because we know this hoe. Malik, we know you got some stories to tell her because we know you the thought.
I've been out here, practicing my womanhood on these niggas. But long story short, I've been into some kiki shit. Like, I'm totally into, like, 69 and toe sucking and, like, ass eating and kissing again and then putting it back in and, but it's a lot of carrying. But this, the guy that I've been dating, he has, like, a crazy foot fetish. Like, he really is into feet. So, like, I've been, like, making sure I keep my feet in orders.
Wait, bitch, is it like on Girlfriends when Tony and Joan dated the same man who was in the feet and he was buying Tony shoes?
I can't.
No, it's very sexual, but I really like it because like people who are into fetishes are really intimate and very like focused on pleasing. And it makes for a very exciting experience. And it's one of the most unselfish like moments that I've been in. He's all about like pleasing me, which is one thing that I live for.
So now here comes Erin, aka
this is his
the
forte,
true
the
kink
fetish
perv,
daddy.
Okay.
The fetish
daddy.
the kinky man, kinky kinks over here.
I mean, I also like a man who's not like really prissy. Like, bitch, get some cum on you, get some spit on you. Like, it's just like sex is not supposed to be a neat thing. Yeah. Like, and I'm a neat girl, like no shade. Like I'm well put together, I'm very organized, but when it comes to sex, girl, the more like haphazard, the more like guttural, the more visceral it is, the better.
Come on,
the wetter the better.
Yeah. Come on. Take me there with the fucking dictionary.
Here you go. This is his
all right. So I have three, and I'm gonna try to be quick with them.
Hold on, no. You should see the smile on this nigga's face. No, like, yo,
hear no
ready, bitch.
They're short stories.
Give me the best. Okay, wait. Okay,
I told you, girl.
We can do 3 stories. Whatever, sir. But ready, Stevie. Story time. Okay, bitch.
Okay, these are in no particular order. One of them, this guy, he was actually older too. I was 21 at the time. And he was in his 30s, and
that's not old.
No, he was. I said older. I didn't say old. Like he was. I was 21 and he was like 34.
We got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah. So like, he had so much experience. No, like he really knew what he was doing in bed, and I think that's what made it. It was never a moment where we were trying to figure out, like, you switch positions and you're like, okay, let's get our groove back. It was never that. It was on the entire time.
Mature girls.
And that made it absolutely fantastic. I think at one point I was speaking gibberish.
Come on. I love that. That's everything.
Like my vision was like that, the hazy one. I remember this. My vision was hazy and I said at one point. Swear to God. It was fantastic.
This bitch said he was speaking gibberish.
Also, all three of these things happened in Virginia. Okay.
Boom.
So that was one of them. Another one, it was a threesome. It was my very first threesome. I actually haven't had one since, but it was this couple, and they were so courteous as to bring me into their interactions in the bedroom, and it was absolutely fantastic. It's like there was hands everywhere, and like. The kissing never stopped, and it was like all the things that you love about sex was multiplied by 2, and it was fantastic. It was just like it never stopped. The pleasure never stopped. You know what I'm saying? We all like had multiple orgasms, and it was amazing. It was one of the things you go in the mirror after, where you just like.
Bitch, I did. Bitch,
you are that. You know that meme where like the dude, he's like close to the mirror with his finger, he's pointing at the mirror. I was like, you disgusting. I'm so proud of you, you stupid, gross ass bitch.
Oh my God.
And the other one was this. I actually talked about this on Twitter, and this tweet blew up. It was really funny, but it was just because of how like aggressive he was. But we were having sex. We were actually in his parents' house, and I was trying to be quiet because like they were asleep. And I was like, okay, I just gotta like, I was like trying to like, keep it in or whatever. This motherfucker said through grit. And this is funny because I had this on Twitter. He said through gritted teeth. He's like, I don't give a fuck about them motherfuckers. Wake them motherfuckers up. Show me how you feel. Shout it out, nigga.
My God!
I swear to God, like it was flame on. I exploded like a grenade. Okay, like there was no more. There was no more me. In that moment, I was the stars. You know what I'm saying? I became one with the universe.
All over the place.
My nigga spontaneously combusted. It was fantastic. Those are my 3. I still think about those people all the time. If I ever go back to Virginia, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Round 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know what I'm saying? We in there. And yeah, I mean, like, sex is really just a fantastic thing, and when it's good sex, it's like there's nothing better.
Bitch, I'm stuck on the gibberish you was talking, girl.
Yo,
that just sent back. So,
mind you, I just spoke to that motherfucker through Facebook Messenger the other day. Like he talking about, oh yeah, I want to come to New York sometime. Come to New York
through
sometime. Come to New York and come to New York. You feel me? Like.
Okay, yeah, I'm over that story. Because they weren't as detailed as I thought.
Girl, you gave her. That was cute, but girl, you gave her a timeline. Girl, sit down.
Girl, well, what did you want him to record or what?
Girl, this ain't 50 Shades of Erin. If you don't get the fuck out of here,
girl.
Bitch, I love me a good 50 Shades of Grey. Girl, what?
It's not going right,
bitch. Leave me alone. Let me have my moments.
I feel like I'm looking for a third for me and my friend because
wait, bitch. You gotta get it correct. You and your man.
Look, a third, because I'm not really a bottom, and
he wants you to bottom.
Well,
so you have evolved like a Pokemon.
I always tell myself I'm a faux bottom. I'm just feminine, like, and just because I'm feminine doesn't mean I have to be a bottom.
Yeah,
you know,
girl, faux fur.
No, I'm a faux bottom, but no, like he's a top, and he likes bottoms, so. I think that would be cool to like bring a bottom into our situation to cut up.
That's a lot of hands.
That's a touch my body moment, girl.
So is it my turn?
Yeah,
girl, go ahead, bitch. Because
I love the spotlight on me, even though my stories is boring. You hoes. You show me so much disrespect.
Go get your motherfucking shine like Philly, bitch.
Go ahead, Philly.
So disrespectful. Like, I can't with you hoes. You old hoes. Now, I'm a talk. Yes, I talk about age a lot. I mean, my best sexual experience. I really feel like I haven't reached the pinnacles of where I could go.
And say that, mama. Like, bitch, I ain't touched my shit yet.
Yeah. Like, I haven't been speaking in general. Yeah.
I'm 21 and
you got a long way to go.
Okay, bitch, not that long.
You got long enough, baby. 21 is sprouting, baby.
You bitches is old. That's it. But no. Give me like 50, 60.
No. No.
But I was into my own early, so I mean, I've had some like scratching, breaking shit, making holes in walls.
I've had some scratches,
but they was good. But I feel like there's more to be reached.
Yeah.
I feel like, I feel like I am a kinky hoe, but I'm a private kinky hoe.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just want to be private by myself, so I ain't gonna tell y'all bitches on this show.
No, bitch. You want us to air our shit out, girl. You something else, girl. I can't.
I feel like the best sex is yet to come. I've had some fantastic sex.
In which ways, baby?
No, I was like in yet to come. I get it, wordplay. But
boom.
I've had some really great sex in the past, and I think, but as I get older, my experience grows. That's actually one of the things that was brought to the table to talk about too. Like, how do you get better at sex?
Mm-hmm.
And Trey said this when we were talking about it. He said practice, and I think that's true. I honestly, when it comes to kinks and fetishes, I watch a lot of videos.
Yes.
And they kind of give me like a direction with which to go in, because I talk about my foot fetish a lot, but when it first manifested itself, I didn't really know what I was doing. Like, I was just like, I just like them, like, just cover me in feet, but like I didn't know exactly like how to.
Yes.
Well, I didn't know how to go about sating that particular desire, and videos and like porn kind of helped with that.
I love it.
So now I have kind of a focus on my favorite part of the foot is the sole, and I'm not gonna go into details about this because
Girl,
Is
like-
there a reason why, like the sole itself?
that part.
honestly, I don't know. The genesis of a lot of the focal points of my kinks are shrouded in mystery. I honestly don't understand why I'm so into it. I've Googled people that like, why are people like foot fetish, whatever. And they say the people that are into that have a really big like hard on for pleasing other people, for being like, for serving someone else. And I mean, I've always really been about the other person. I want to make sure you get yours, even if I don't get mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes you getting yours is what turns me on. And I don't need to do anything at all. I can just serve you and you can go home.
Come
Oh yeah.
So-
that's like a blow.
A
G.
word scripture.
So that
Moment.
so that made sense. That actually wasn't like, it's not like that was like a certified source though. So honestly, I don't know where it comes from. I just know that it kind of takes over my life if I don't do something to sate it for the time being. It's like it's literally, and I said this on Twitter, it's like a vampiric thirst.
Yeah.
It's always there, but there are times it's stronger than when it's not, and then I can kind of do something to make it like dim a little bit, but it's always going to be there.
I read something when I was doing a little gay theory work and just reading some literature on like gay theory. I was reading or something that Freud studied kinks, and that it's Freud, Sigmund Freud.
I have an abnormal psych class where we talk about
Yeah.
him. So yeah.
I don't trust Free that much, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, a lot of the things that we study in class are totally outdated for the people that we are today. But I think there is some truth in just like our subconscious and our unconscious mind being linked to our kinks. So I understand when you say you don't know how it manifests, or like you're totally like, exploring what a kink is. And for me, I think that's how I interpret the word kink. It's something that you like, but you don't understand. Like it's there, you don't know how it got there or how it exists, but it's there.
And
So
that
we acknowledge
that makes
it.
perfect sense because dog, when I say some of the shit, I'm just like, why is this taking over my head like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I've said this a few times, but it's like kinks, it's like it's different from like, oh, I really love where I do. Where's this? It's like it's stronger than that. It literally like, and I keep in my head, I'm the dumbass. I keep singing in my head, love is blind, takes over your mind. But honestly though, like it does not give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
And it's gotten to the point where if I'm about to enter into an interaction with someone that's like sexual in nature, I have to tell them what exactly my kinks are. Because if I get into that room with you and I'm not able to do what I want to, anything else is not going to matter. Yeah. The actual sex is moot. Fuck that. You're going to sate my kinks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, are you gonna start macerating feet and shit? Are you gonna be like, I'm just playing.
There are levels to this kink shit.
There's levels to this shit.
We know from you. I have learned that there are multiple levels, like the levels of hell. There are multiple levels of Erin's
Not the
kinky
levels of hell, girl.
nature. There's the feet. There's the soul. There's the
armpit.
arch. There are
I still haven't gotten.
the armpit kind of scares me a little bit because
like
there's a lot of
that?
hair
I
in there.
need it.
I hear you.
But like, I mean, people have things like the inner thigh.
That's my.
All of that is valid.
That's my spot.
Just because it's not, just
That's
because
my
it's not
spot.
a kink that is
The
widely
inner thigh?
known
Oh
doesn't
my
mean that
God.
it's one that it should be discounted.
Right.
When I was
Girl.
talking about levels, it's like there are people that actually like to like put their dick in between two toes and fuck it. There are people that like to
Videos.
do that with armpits, and that's not.
stepped on.
Well, I mean,
I done seen a picture online of some bitch getting fucked and she got her nigga foot on the back of
Now
her
here's the thing.
head,
I'm not
girl.
necessarily into getting the
I'm
back of my neck
not-
stepped on.
Don't do
When I
that.
say so, most of the time when I talk about people stepping on me, it's an exaggeration. What I really would like is to kind of just lay down on the floor and you just kind of place your feet over my nose or my face so I can lick them, the bottom of them, and just like
lightly.
inhale them. That's
God.
and not like I'm not. Of course, when I say curb stomp me, like it's an exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying.
I think
He's
that,
meaning lightly grace his face with your foot. That's what he's saying.
I think that and also like me knowing you, Erin, and me hearing you talk about your kinks and just, sexuality and having sex on the show, I think that you're more sensual as to, you had said with the woman had somebody's
foot on the fucking neck, bitch. Oh my
which
God.
is two totally different things and
Very
two totally
aggressive.
different experiences, you know. But when you tell the girls your kinks, you got to be around the kinky girls to explore, because some people don't be ready for that, and it makes you insecure. It makes the other person insecure. So you want to make sure that you're around your own tribe when you or surround someone who's like open minded and willing to take a new look on things. Or something.
Or you have to tell them first, because you can't be coming to me. I feel like I can't be getting ready to get moved and think I'm getting one thing, and then you come out and say, give me that foot.
Well, no, first of all.
And then I'll be scared. Like, what you mean?
But that's just
Trey.
such a closed-minded view.
Well, bitch, I'm closed-minded for the second. Let me be there for a moment.
No. Say something.
Okay, so all I'm saying is, you just said you're now telling people, right? You said about your kinks before right? You said that. And that's literally all I'm saying. That you should tell me beforehand. No, you should. But if you feel like it's to that point, I would like to know.
Go ahead.
Here's the issue that I have with what you just said. And these are the reasons why I kept, these kind of things quiet for so long.
Bring it out.
The negative connotation behind what you said, and you don't even know that it's there probably, but it is there. That is the kind of thing that makes those of us that are kinky retreat, into the shadows, because you make it seem like it's like a really weird and kind of creepy thing. And it's like, if I refer to myself as a creep, that's entirely different from someone outside of me referring to me as a creep for what I'm into. And it's like, it's just what I'm into. I'm not necessarily asking you to pull your damn foot out. And also, if I get into a room with you, my automatic thing is not going to be, give me that foot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, listen to what I'm saying. There is a negative connotation there, and I don't like that. It makes me feel like I should hide what I'm into, and I don't want to do that.
Hide, baby.
So what I'm saying, in future, maybe moderate your tone to make it seem like you're actually accepting of these things instead of just making fun of them all the time, which is what you do. You bring up my foot fetish all the time. And I'm kind of reading you out, and I apologize. But this is a message for anyone who does this type of thing. You need to respect what other people are into, and if they have the courage to share that with the world, respect that. Even if you're not into it, don't make it to their butt of a joke every time you have a conversation. Every time I talk about sex, I'm not necessarily talking about feet, but you don't have to insert it so that we're always talking about feet. That's not my entire life. You feel me? So it's like, respect people
you feel me?
in that way.
Now, let me just
go.
say,
Sister.
I am not coming for you in your foot fetish or whatever. No, bitch, let me speak. You said your part, and I can say mine, right? Okay, so please, I let you speak, right? So now let me. I am not saying that you are like a boogeyman hiding under the bed, chasing after feet. I never said that.
I cannot play with them.
Now,
today.
what I'm saying is, I like to know certain things. If that is what helps you get to the level that
Is that not what I said, though?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm literally trying to finish my thought.
Go ahead. Yeah, go finish.
All I'm saying is, I would like to know, because I want to make sure that it's enjoyable to you as well as it is for me. So, what I was saying before is, we were literally saying similar things. You went on the whole thing like, I'm making it seem like it was creepy. Bitch, no, I don't give what? That's not creepy to me. Don't feel no type of way now. I don't like the moderating of my tone, because my tone was fine. What I was saying is, I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. You're not creepy. I'm just saying.
We hear you.
I wants to know.
We got you.
That's it.
I just want to change the tone of the whole conversation. I've actually been in, having sex with someone, and they have like a fetish of like spitting in my mouth. Oh. And I thought that I would be like creeped out by it, but I guess that's a fetish now that I like that. So like when me and him, like, if I go back to his house and we do have sex again, I will know that that's what he like. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what he's into. He's like, so what did you feel about like me spitting in your mouth? I'm like, I was a little thrown back, but now I'm into it, bitch. I want you to do it again. It was like an eye opener for me. So I understand the kinks and everything. Because at first I was like not into anything, but that right there was like one thing that was like, oh my God, you just spit in my mouth. Wow.
I think one thing that I really want to bring up that even though you may be saying two different things, what I find at the bottom of the two points is disclosure. And just in the gay community in itself, when we talk about, disclosure about HIV, being trans women or men, and also kinks, I don't think like you have the power to disclose whatever you want, And one thing that Erin said yesterday is just like, stop. My sexuality doesn't need to be a talking point for everyone, If I choose to let you know something, yeah, but if I don't, I don't. And I feel like you as a willing participant, bitch, like you have to be ready for anything. Like, Yeah. And if somebody spit in your mouth and you don't like it, or somebody come in your eye, bitch, you don't need to be fucking them.
That shit gagged me, bitch. I could not believe he did that. I was like... And I was just like, all right, bitch, we just gonna keep going because this sex is everything. But I was just like, bitch, why the fuck did he spit in my mouth? And then it came to me really fucking liking it.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey babies, it's Aaron and you're listening to Him. Be sure to check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Radio Public. And head on over to our website, himpodcast.com, for blog posts and announcements.
Hey girls, we back. Got interesting. It got a little hairy, scary. Spicy. That's how we do. But we definitely hope y'all enjoyed this conversation. We want you to be out here living your best life and having the best, healthiest sex possible. So we always support that, and we're here for the kinks, we're here for the twinks, and everything in between. So yeah, any final thoughts, handsomes?
My final thought is, just be out here doing your thing, bitch. If you want to have the amazing sex that we mentioned on this show today, take a few notes, jot a few things down, be a little spicy, and just do your thing.
Oh, and just one more thing. Anytime I had a great sex, I was open-minded. I was ready for the shits. I was ready for whatever. And sometimes you really have to be open and like live in the moment, protect yourself, be safe, but definitely you have to open up to experience new things.
A little spit and shit.
My final thought is to moisturize your scalp.
Come on.
These types of things are very important. It can help in your sex life.
Yeah.
So moisturize my babies, my darlings.
And Trey,
what's your final thoughts?
I ain't got none. Bye.
No, girl.
Okay, well, we love y'all. See you next week.
No, definitely like, subscribe, go to our Instagram and our Twitter at Him Podcast, and we also have our website, Step Into Our World, at himpodcast.com. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment. We appreciate all the DMs, the love.
Everything, bitch. We appreciate it all the shade and all that shit too, bitch. We love y'all for real.
And we're signing out. You're listening to Him.
Yeah, baby.